Dire team ban.
Yo, what's up? This is Full Lefty versus wakanda made in China. Let's see. Let me guess. Marcy and Beastmaster gonna get banned? Okay, there's the Marcy. And then I think Full Lefty's just gonna ban the Earthshaker. Plus 2. Okay, they banned the Dawnbreaker Silencer. So, they still have an Earthshaker banned. There's the Beastmaster, and then... Will they try to first pick the Earthshaker here? They do have first... Wait, I don't think they have first pick from reading this right.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, they don't have first pick, so they have to... They ban Earthshaker plus... Maybe snap a Herdwing heal. They probably...
5 seconds remaining.
So they... Okay. So, I believe Wakanda will have to probably either ban the snap or the Herdwing kill.
Dire team pick. Radiant team
And
pick.
And then I'm assuming for Lefty here will just pick snap or Herdwing kill. Is there any other strong angle? They could flex this Pango to a 2. No, actually no. We go if Pango.
Banning someone now.
They could flex it, but I know Vico primarily wants the Pango himself. So more of the offlaners are just gonna get banned. I'm assuming. Maybe like they banned Lycan, so maybe what's another off? Mars could be a good ban. Mars or Axe. I guess you could deal with the Axe with the temple itself.
Radiant team
No, they just banned Snap. But that still leaves Herdwing for Lefty. I think Jug's still in the pool. They could like
remaining.
I want to see like V on like a battlefield here like Juggle Troll. I don't think you want to do a batting could work against the 10% shield W does purge off the shield. I mean not that your aquatic shield does purge off the debuff. There's still TA for Vigo and V. But just thinking a long time about this last ban. Well, not last, but the second phase ban heal.
Radiant team pick.
Okay, Pugna's a good ban, and then I'm assuming you just play it safe and pick the Herdwing kill. Right, yep. I believe this... No, I think you could flex the Timber to a Dre, but I think he's just a better G right now, so... I'm assuming they want to pick the 2 supports for F-Spoon, and... I believe... Salty plays the 4, so I'm assuming it's gonna be like a Jekyll plus like 1, or maybe a strong support like a Lich plus 1. Grand Ranger... plus Jekyll. They could do something fancy like an Oracle, but I don't... to purge off the Pango shield, but I don't think fwib will be playing the Pango, so I think you just pick like a generic strong 5 here. Because they are kind of locking in some disables for Daya. I guess Shackle. No, yeah, Shackle's not really good disable.
Radiant team pick.
Disruptor. But that is like control and disable, but the laning, I think, from what I like experienced, that Disruptor isn't a strong like laning 5. But they still have like 18, and 4 lefty we're gonna have to pick. I'm assuming would be though, Drian though. Actually, do you want to give last pick to fwib? Most of the offlaners are banned, and you don't want to keep banning more of the offlaners. You don't know what you're laning into though, so maybe you do want to give him to last pick. I guess you do know that you're laying into Timberwind Ranger, so maybe you could just pick up like you could pick up TA here, honestly, or maybe just pick up the Jug. Like Jug, Jakiro, or something. I guess Jakiro into Timber's kind of sketch, because he gets like 8 reactive armor per hit, because you double attack. Yep, there's the Jug. Okay. So this is the 18th pick. I would want to say Bloodseeker against the Pango, but then you're playing Bloodseeker into Jug, which is not ideal, so no. What's like a good carry or like a good core here? You know you're against like a Pango. Oh, I can see like a Primal or something. Like a good BKB posting stun. I guess it's kind of real into Jug because you BKB with the... Oh no, they just go OD here. You kind of have to be careful because full left does have that aspect. They could flex the Dree here to ping. To really like... I don't even know what counters OD really except for like Sniper.
5 seconds remaining.
So Wakanda's just gonna keep banning more of the offlaners, I guess. So I'm assuming Axe plus... Actually, they don't... LC. LC plus Axe, LC plus Mars. A lot of like... Maybe LC plus Venom, but... They still need a carry, so I would ban like T. I kind of would want to maybe ban like TA here, like what lanes bound to like Jug, like I mean what's I guess like Wolf TA or something. I mean OD is like the
green team's banning someone now.
I kind of would want to maybe a Revo ban because I think Wakanda kind of like could just get like one over. I feel like they need like a carry that could fight. Okay, DK. And I'm assuming they're just gonna ban like the Axe if they're gonna just ban the LC.
Five seconds remaining. Diet team
Enigma. So are they planning on picking Lifestealer here? Because Enigma is a good thing, because they don't have like a 5 that really clears the Eidolon, so if they want to pick like Lifesteal or Weave,
5
I feel like
seconds remaining.
no Weaver kinda gets crapped on by Enigma. Ish. Actually, I feel like Weaver could just all in on the Enigma, but Enigma's just annoying as hell to deal with in general. There's still like the Abaddon for like Wakanda. I would like lean in towards the Abaddon here. Because it's like a good front line for both Timber and the OD. Maybe are they like just thinking they lack stuns? And it's good like matchup against the Jug. Because you could just like or the Omni. I guess it's, and you kind of do have to be careful against the Hurricane because the break will like go through the part the old. Okay, did you go Abaddon? The only like downside is that you have to worry about like the sharpshooter breaking you and you're not able to like press your R button. So I'm assuming, so I guess since they have the Abaddon, they don't want to pick the Axe here. Or it will be a harder like Axe game in
5
general.
seconds remaining.
I think I would just like go. They only have 8 seconds here, so they have to pick. Is it like Mars? No, they picked
Well done,
Slaughter, which
let's just play Dota 2 now, jeez. You may now select your hero.
I guess it's a melee against a melee hero in general, and the lane is kind of weak with Abaddon this swap. I wouldn't say it's weak, but it's not like they do much, and like they have to like weather you down slowly. It's not like they could just fully all in you. And Slaughter plus Herdwing is a very deadly combo. I'm just worried that that his ult's not gonna do anything because Abaddon could always just purge it off. Alright, anything. Platinum is the only choice really is either you go Icebreaker or you go Double Impact. I guess Platinum's going Icebreaker here. I think I'm pretty sure that with full left he's gonna try to go smoke because they do have like Jug Shakiro, and I think they have Dire does have some way if they get like a good Q onto like most of them, but Dire's like level 1 is kind
Oh
of
my
weak.
god, it's almost time.
Is there any smoke play? I don't see anybody buying a smoke. Oh, Herdwing has a smoke, but they're going aggressive. They're going in opposite directions. Dire's going bottom, Radiant's going top. They gonna do any lane shin? I don't think so. I think that everyone. I think they're just gonna. They're not gonna like do any lane shenanigans. Drawings being placed, and there is a smoke from Dire, but they're wrapping around an area that Radiant's not gonna be. Yeah, both teams are smoking around an area.
Enough time to make a cup of
They might catch the Abaddon here. That was smoked. And he is getting separated. They popped on each other. but they don't have like good vision, so Abaddon's just gonna run downhill as his smoke breaks. So I guess it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade for the runes. Ree's just fucking off. He knows that nothing's gonna happen. 1-for-1 trade. Is Darcy gonna block the creep wave? Because apparently you just do that now. If you have Frisbee says block the creep wave here, but Darcy isn't going to. And I think Bazing's nowhere in position to block his own creep wave. So the wave's just gonna be here. Did he do it? Yeah, he did it. He blocked enough. You just have to block so little and it's just good enough. And then I'll put up the last hits. So we got He-Man. Platinum blocked the Lodge with his body. Skilled his dual breath, not dual breath, but his liquid abilities. Gonna put some DPS on the tempo. I think not much probably will happen here unless. Oh, there's a pause from Dacia. So let's see. Rico is doing relatively well against the OD. 7-2 versus 3-2 on the OD. This is kind of an interesting skill build. I feel like this is wrong somehow, but I'm not gonna. Maybe he skills E level 1 and then gets like a Mako and then he'll. Like once he gets levels, this lane's probably gonna be unlaneable for Pango, but he's doing. But Vico's doing well for the first 2 levels. So let's see. Okay, G from Binary Boy. I think it is kind of hard to kill the Wind Ranger because she just went on away, but I think Tempo wants to go level 2 E next. So there's a spin plus Blood Grenade on Dacia. They are spinning and it's doing a lot, and that will be first blood for V. But level 2 healing ward. Yeah, they reached. I don't think they even reached level 2 first. I think they just did it with just Frost plus spin, and that was a dead Tempo Saw. Oh, win 1 just to kill the healing ward. Some good XP for Wind Ranger. And let's just see how he's probably saving his skill point just in case he gets gone on like that again. Nope, he would just get the reactive armor. Anything happening here? Nothing's really happening. Guess the lane I have to be looking out for is W. Like, Binary Boy did caught up back up in the CS, and I think the lane's just gonna get harder. Yeah. Full Vico heal. But he's still doing pretty well. Still top of CS.
apology.
Some harass is going. He TP's back to the tier 1. He is kinda low, so I don't know what he offers in this trade. But Frisbee is beating up the Baden. I don't think he could get a kill because there's really no mana on the... Yeah. And Yami has to be careful, he's just getting clicked on. Oh, Dossier died bottom. The lanes are going much more better for Lefty's team for this series. Nobody's like in falling over. Oh, is he gonna try to? No. Doesn't have the point in 10 with Chain at level 3. There's a glyph. That is a... I think that's an aggressive glyph. Would he be able to... No. Kill. Actually, maybe in the next round, I suppose he could kill, but he's gonna go for the bounty just to be fair.
Amazing what you'll find laying around.
Eagle's like doing really well with this lane, but he's level 6 now on the OD, so I think this lane is just over for Eagle now. I guess he could just always mute the spells, but you can't stop the OD from like doing what he wants. Oh, is that a kill? He does have the range drops, and nope, that's a kill. He took way too many astral damage and got himself killed. Yami does pick up the haste from top, no lamps to really force him back, but he's hasted, so it won't happen. Kill won't occur. Wait, push back on Abaddon, but they are diving. Will they be able to get this kill? There's no more. No, he just gets stunned and head back. Frisbee is low, and there is a Wind Ranger running up kill. You could be careful about like just like if the shield pops, Frisbee could get sniped. No? Blood grenade on the Abaddon. Yami is getting clicked, and with the glimpse that would be a dead Herdwing, and they're looking for more. But Frisbee is sprinting forward, he wants to get the QW, but he will not be able to get the QW, and he might get shack a shot on a tree, and he just gets clicked on. No, not doesn't even need to be sniped. And it's going... Lanes are now becoming more of a disaster for the lefty, so I'm assuming Vico should probably just like rotate with Rolling Thunder to help out the lanes now. I think the laning stage is just gonna devolve into... Yeah. For lefties, probably just gonna have to break up the lanes now since OD. Okay, Q plus W on the Baden. They will bring out the Baden, and Vico's rotating Rolling Thunder onto the Disruptor. 1 bounce, 2 bounce. It does bounce him down to the low ground, but he will just get chased, and that's a dead Disruptor. Yami is DC'd. He's kinda DC'd in the middle. Actually, he's fine. Both Disruptor and Abaddon's dead. I don't think Min Ranger's gonna do anything. So let's see. So binary boy's just gonna go for crack. Rich blade, not the HOD foam. Last time I saw an OD. So Midas. And anything interesting? No, he's just gonna go to standard solving into Kaya. Does have the treads on the temple, which is apparently the new hot shit now, because apparently mana boots just suck.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
They are gonna like push, but fwib does have to be careful, because in another like 4 seconds, he could get sniped. He doesn't have a healing pot or anything. He might just have to hit. No, he bought himself a salve.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We is portaling.
Radiant's middle tower.
Okay, they're gonna like nuke down the Wind Ranger, but We's gonna portal. There was an Astral up on the Slaughter, plus a power shot brings him half. He gets a stun off, but he gets back into a die. And that's a rotation from both the mid from Binary Boy, but that's also a rotation from Reed. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna lose his courier.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
The pinging Binary Boy, they wanna do something to him, but I don't think anything's gonna happen.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Frisbee's only level 5 and 9 minutes in, which is less than ideal. As this timber is just parked bottom, level 7. Because they're bringing everyone here.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Hey, forget about it.
And I don't know if you wanna... Because it's like, you're stopping the Batten from like farming, it's annoying, but now you have this like timber that's just like parked bottom. He's now top of the CS now. I feel like this timber might eventually like be a problem. How quick is this battlefield gonna be? He almost is close to the recipe, so I'm assuming this is gonna be like a 13 or 14 minute battlefield. Could be. Okay, they are rotating towards the timber. He gets dual breath and stun, but he does Chamber Chain of Ray, and does TP. We did not feel like he could commit the Omni though. And meanwhile, Frisbee gets Astral, and I'm assuming he's just dead. Oh nope. Nope, one kill just kills him. They're just... Frisbee's like in the spell now. That's tries for the enemy mid, just rotated on his ass. He's nowhere even close to his blink dagger. What's his net worth by now? 3.4. As the Timber Saw's like almost 1300 ahead of him. But I think once Vico gets his diffuser blade, maybe he'll like start rotating more. They are small. He does have the Rolling Thunder. They want to kill this like Timber Saw. They did pop, so yes, they had like Bushwhack, World Land, and the Sharpshooter plus Rolling Thunder plus Omni. That would this be a dead temper? If that advance does land, and the third advance will hit. And they will commit 3 ults just to kill the tempo.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wind Ranger is close to a blink, and she is gonna ult for this tower. Does get it. Good. It's a 1-for-1 trade for towers. But that does give her like once this vape dies and she gets past the goat, that will be her blink dagger. She's only like 500 below the slaughter, which is more iffy on the like the slaughter being like just being camped. So she does have like a very fast blink dagger, but she doesn't have like really the points in shackle to make it that great. But let's see, is he okay? He does have his 13-minute battle fury. Does the Beaver have defusal yet? He does.
In your bottom.
We did portal top heal, but he doesn't have army in 15. But I guess he will have army eventually if they do want to like fight for this tower. They are TPing people here. They're TPing the disruptor plus the OD. Will they get the ult off on the Wii? They will get the ult on the thing, but he is able to walk out as the disruptor just gets chased down. They do break the OD and he will get Omni down. But after Omni he got killed and will die to the neutral creeps of the kobolds. Meanwhile they're chasing the Baden as his ult pops and does kill him. So, you have to be careful. They will push back him, and then with one kill they will bring down the timber, and that's a 4-for-1 for lefty.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, that's like much needed like gold, because now Slaughter have his blink dagger. There was a smoke play with this newly bought blink dagger. They will run into the app and his ult's down for 15, so they couldn't kill him with one ult plus W. That would be a bad end. And now the Radiant goes on top 3 net worth after that fight. We is gonna farm his
Dudes, middle tower, everyone, go now! Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom. Radiant structures are fortified.
oh, Shackle up on Chikiro, but will get interrupted, but he does get the hammer down on the Chikiro. They will sharpshooter the Wind Ranger, but she just gets crushed down as Vico just chases the OD and he dies. Ult's committed both for the Tango and the Slaughter, but there's no follow-up and he just gets chased down and dies too.
Mad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go now!
Oh, this is Abaddon's and more the spell. It's like 60 minutes and he's nowhere even like close to his. I guess he's close to his battle, but he's nowhere close to his radiance. They do smoke on him. 1W. He will tempo chain away, but sharpshooter will land with one sharpshooter. He does tempo chain even further away, and they don't have the damage or the disable to kill the tempo. I think maybe we needed Human Omni though, but I guess he didn't expect him to like actually survive that. It's like 2020. Oh, Think Dagger. They are look. Salty is looking. Shackle up on Snoke, but there's no tree too. Connected. Boomerang on the Wind Ranger. Glimpse back. and Yami is just gonna get shot down. Meanwhile, there's a rolling thunder, will hit the disruptor, and with the bounce will kill the Wind Ranger. I think that's the end of it. Baron still trying to form up his radiance. DD is gonna be on deep though, so they should. And I guess in the minute they could like fight for the Tormentor. This DD. Is Jack close to this battle Manta yet? No, you probably will get it in that tranny. Bango's gonna get his full up. And Slaughter is close to his BKB at 700.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom.
30 more seconds. Yeah, this should be like a very fast Tormentor for
Good dude's bottom just
Radiant.
fell
For
off.
lefty, they have Amplify plus Lucky Shot. Just gotta wait for it. That does bring down the bot to 1. That will open up the map for them.
I says no.
But I'm assuming this definitely is dies, and that's a shot for both. I mean, that's a shot for the Chikiro. Now he's able to cast both liquid fires at once. There was a smoke on Daya, but I think they're not really in a good position. Don't know what the smoke, I guess, is gonna accomplish. They are hunting for something bottom hill, but they're mad. There is a shield on Rune OD, so they might have to be careful.
A soldier's fortune.
Is he going Mage Slayer? No, that's a Lamo. I think they're gonna get this BKB on Slaughter and then wait to go. Is there like a smoke? There was a smoke from Dire. I guess they won't notice, but they're gonna smoke into a BKB Slaughter if there was gonna be an eventual fight, but there was still that shield when popped out. Is anyone gonna walk up? They all gonna walk into it. That's a BKB on. Okay, Queenstone on the OD, but that is a disruptive ult on both the Slaughter, but he just gonna BKB as OD is supposed to ash on himself, and I guess he's just gonna die outside of it. Pico just one shots the. I mean, not one shot, but 3 taps the fucking. 3 taps the Wind Ranger.
In your bottom.
And she's gone, and that's a Roshan for Frisbee team. With Lucky Shot plus Amplify, this is just gonna be a dead Roshan in like a matter of seconds. Who they give it to? Seeming they're giving it to people that I think the Slaughter wants to do. Not the Slaughter, but the Jug wants to farm for a bit more. And Frisbee's just gonna push lanes. So Tim's gonna go the Lotus. More the spells for the Amplify, plus you might actually catch like a good Omni slash an Omni slash reflection. But I'm assuming after there's smoke from Radiant, they want to pump the gas up once they want to pump the gas after like now they have Aegis on Vico. Is Jug close to his butterfly yet? He's close to his Eagle Song, but I think once he gets Eagle Song plus 18, that's when he really wants to like fight with them. They all camped top, so they do want to get this tower heal. Is Binary Boy any close to any like good item though? He's gonna try to go for I think this Blink, but he's nowhere close to a BKB anytime soon. Is anyone on like Dire close to a BKB?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay, there's a Lotus on Timber, but no. I don't think anyone wants to get a BKB at all. You're just kind of scary. Nullifier, next item on Frisbee, just to purge off Finwan, I guess. Is there any defensive item on? There will be a Ghost Scepter on the Disruptor, but if this Nullifier comes soon, then that Ghost Scepter is just gonna be like useless as fuck. Abaddon is close to Manta, but I feel like he's just kinda just been a bit too for this game. Kinda got camped top. I guess he wasn't gun. He didn't get camped. He didn't get camped at all, but they just brought a lot of people top just to fight. He's only close to Butterfly, but he's not nowhere close to 18 yet. I think that's just him being DC. I thought he had 3,000 gold in this bank. And Vico's only close to like 600 to Ags. He has 16 items queue. I'm assuming this played most like AC, which is... I mean, I don't think... If he gets to the part where he has like Blink or Get plus AC, the game's probably like... That means 4 lefty Drew, somehow. So let's see if he actually commits to that item build. I guess surprisingly, Frisbee's only level 14, which is kind of surprising because I felt like he's been, after he got his Blink Dagger, he's been like in part of a lot of these kills. I mean, is it surprising? I guess 14 is a good level. I guess, yeah, I think 14 is probably a good level at this stage. I felt like it should have been a lot more somehow. Okay, is he back? Yami's back yet? Yami's going 8th into Hex. Okay. They are pinging Frisbee or some shit, but I don't think they're gonna go on him. There's no like plays to go on him.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Bad dude's top is all nasty and brokey.
He's gonna check it, but where's the rune? Rune is top with an invis. Frisbee is gonna get the mid wave as they're gonna give like the invis to someone.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Ashamed to tame the tale.
Okay, they got they killed the 2-2 top, so they're just gonna go to 2-2 mid. And I think they could like just push with those with 2 lanes.
Middle tower.
They don't have to go for the 2-2 bottom really. I kinda want like them to like push the SU fuel. Are they gonna force the SU fuel a little bit? I guess not, they're gonna... No, that's still the invis, but they're gonna like try to hunt.
Oh, Radiant's courier is dead.
Oh, but that's actually huge.
Something bad is happening.
The Yags from the Pinko got killed. Okay, you still don't really want to fight, but... And I don't think there's much an opportunity, but there's Aegis is gonna be down and he won't have Axe, but... They could like... Maybe look for good play, you know? Maybe... It's kinda hard. I don't think they are looking for play though. Fine, everybody did TP top a couple seconds ago. They're just looking to dodge until this OD gets huge to one-shot everyone.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, he just ported back bottom. I mean, he ported bottom to get that camp.
Dire's bottom tower is under
And they're just gonna let this fall.
That bottom tower you bad dudes had crap anyway, don't sweat it.
Riku is getting run down by the Chakram plus Timber nukes, but he has Aegis. I don't think he minds if he just casually dies at this point. It's just gonna be gone in 40 seconds. We did TP tops, so if they know that, they might look for a play heal. I guess they're just content with using this first Aegis just to get all the 2-2s out. I don't really see this Aegis. Yeah, it got popped already. And neither team's already looking for a fight. His axe now is 20 more seconds. So maybe if there's an opportunity, they could like go for this Pingo doesn't have Aegis plus axe, but it's looking like that opportunity's not gonna happen at all, as it just seems like Dire's just content on just farming, trying to farm their way back to the game. Butterfly plus 18 is now up on Jakiro. Now up on the Juggernaut. Okay, Frisbee TP'd bottom. They are pinging. They are looking. There is an OD plus a Baden heal. But I guess good juke by the Baden. Frisbee just overflanked and they won't catch the Baden. They might somehow catch. No, they won't catch the OD. But OD's just like parked here forever. He's actually very close to Axe, which might like tip the scales a bit if he does, because now you have to like break him with the sharpshooter in order for his axe to not proc. But so far after that like Aegis, it's been a very like slow game of both teams just like farming. Oh, Blink stun on the Wind Ranger, but he does get glimpsed back and Jules. And with the Lotus, I don't think. Oh, Sharpshooter will not kill him. That does very little damage. Plus, and they will not get the chase off. Oh, never mind. He actually got the Blink W Swashbuckle and will kill the Wind Ranger.
Roll around in their inside.
Is there any like close items? They do have a Timbersaw is going use. I mean, Timbersaw is going axe next, but the problem is right now that the saw has a use for him. So, and he doesn't have like a BKB or anything to not get his axe count nullified. When's for next Roshan? Roshan is now up.
Green dude's
Oh
top
no,
thing
that was
is
I
about to get
debated.
knocked over.
Doesn't that tell me? I guess it doesn't tell me. I can't really read this. I guess it's if it's heal. Alright,
Radiant's middle
Full Lefty
tower
does
is
take the second tormentor, and that will be the shot up on. Oh my god, they actually do kill the Pango. With a static
Radiant's
storm.
middle tower is under attack.
That's actually pretty huge because that's just like I believe like a like spree. Oh no, god, like spree on him on the OD. So now it's like
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
now he's like close to another item because of that.
Green
Oh.
dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
Abaddon and the Jug all close to each other. Oh, there's something happening here. Seems like an exchange of spells have gone here, but nothing. Nobody died because of it. Timbersaw is 200 away from his axe. Actually, no, I guess that was pretty certain that would be his axe, but like I said, yours plus his nullify would just dispel it, so I think this axe just came in a bit too late. Because he doesn't have a BKB at all.
I'm not opposed to taking the occasion without.
More shine up? No, it looks like 30 more seconds until Fortune's up, if I'm reading this right. But they are like prepped here, and it's just gonna spawn at 30, like 33, so it's not gonna like move to top. Illusions does proc it, but yeah, Boomerang does come out, scouts it out, but I think they just realized that's an illusion. Okay, smoke on Dire. They have to like get a good angle here. Radiant is just parked up to this hill, and the Radiant's just gonna smoke on them too. They're gonna wrap to the right, but Dire's gonna wrap to the left. They are gonna be wrapping around each other. There will be a fight here. But it might just pop on the Wind Ranger. Okay, it pops. Wind Ranger does blink forward. They do catch Rorschach, plus he's just dead. But I think you want to catch more.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Ding dong.
Okay, that's a smoke. Then we'll tape away. Sentry. They do catch the Wind Ranger, and that is an ult on the Jug, but he didn't catch him fully, so he just spins away, and the bounce will just kill the disruptor. Meanwhile, Omni on the Summon Swift Session of Abaddon, but will be forced to pop his ult. Gets stunned, and that will be a full Omni on the Abaddon killing him. But Vico does get burned down to the ult of the Odi, and his axe will pop. There's no, but he will just die. Meanwhile, Dacia, his axe pop. but he will just get taken down by V, and that would be a dead. That would be almost like a team buy from Lefty, and that's for Sean up wash for them.
Bad dude's top tower gonna fall over soon.
I'm assuming this time they'll just get VDHs. Yeah, we have the H's.
Had to go and kill him.
So he's going MKB next, but just
Double damage.
I don't even know what you. I guess you drop this dust for MKB, but I feel like at that point you might as well go like.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone go now.
DD on Jug, he's just gonna hit this tower. But that's a W on the Abaddon. His ult is up, and that's a good shot of catching both of them, but Vico's just gonna bounce on the Wind Ranger and killing her. Meanwhile, and they do get out. They will kill the banner, but Wind Ranger's gonna be forced to buy back. And I guess that is a hold from Daya. Not a good hold. They did smoke on top of a ward. So Radiant's just gonna prep the smoke breaks on the Wind Ranger. Does he want to bring up? No, he gets Jacoby gets immediately ulted and gets beat up. Meanwhile, nullify on the Wind Ranger. Or not. They are chasing DOS here. He gets broken, but there is a tags this doesn't nullify. It will not get nullified. And Platinum does get chased down as the ult. That's the Timber like chain ult will kill off the third rank. Meanwhile, that is a dieback on Pango. He did buy back though. And that's a disaster coming. That's a disaster. As 4 plus Pango died from the Radiant.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Is there any
Yo,
item
good
that's
guys,
gonna
middle
like
tower
help
got
them
owned.
1v5
What you gonna
heal?
do? Get mad or get even?
They will claim the tier 2 mid, and they're gonna look at the tier 2
Young
bot.
Rangers, something
Yeah.
bad is happening. In your bottom.
I was
I guess that fight just went bad because Frisbee was not nearby to nullify or use the Timber Saw at all. So he gets like this huge like reactive armor shield and they couldn't break it. And also that Vico just blinked heal and then immediately got static stormed and just died.
Haste.
Auto break.
Rangers' top thing is
As
about
Abaddon
to
now
be
has his
over.
MKB, so you can't hit the jug. I don't know how good hitting the jug is if he's not disabled, but if they do get like a good static storm like that last fight and a good static field on the jug, then this Abaddon can't kill him for sure.
Bad intel.
But they still have Aegis on the jug, so I kind of do want. I guess they do have to be careful because Vico did die back, but I do want them to smoke with this Aegis. They do They did not catch Ree on the smoke though, so this is a 4v5, but they do catch someone. Okay, blink on him and nullify. That's just this disruptor just melted. And how close? OD is kind of close to a hex plus blink. Okay. He does get bash and he does have Aegis in 10, but they are full staffing him away, but
This way.
he does have to be careful not to like get hit or something when this Aegis pops. Okay. Ree is looking. They do. Okay, they ping, they bash fwib, but there's no follow-up. This MKB is actually like gonna make, I guess, gonna make the Abaddon be able to just hit the jug. For Lefty just camped up here. Just trying to look for something, but I don't think Dio really is giving them an opportunity to look for something, as Binary Boy is gonna be. How close he is to X? 700 plus. He can buy his sheep stick, but that will. Oh, they're walking into each other. Binary Boy blinks down, and I don't think fwib is gonna be able to catch him. He's looking, but he won't. He already TP's away. And with his steel plus recipe, that's a hex on the OD. So this is actually a very good time to smoke for the Dire now, because you have your blink hex on OD. You could just instantly kill. I think like this jug just dies instantly if you get the blink hex on him. They all smoke down. They do like see. Okay. fwib is gonna walk into the Abaddon. They will catch him, and he will like almost instantly die. But he does have the ult. There's no break to instantly break him. Meanwhile, OD just gets his axe pop, and he just immediately gets back. But there is a good static storm on 2 that will almost bring down the slaughter, but he will pop as his head goes down. He's gonna almost go down. He spins away, but he thinks out. And Vico just cleans up after the shield pops.
I'll get over it.
Oh, aggressive blink from Bree. There's no blink hacks, but his healing ward is almost, it's not up yet. Okay, Swift Slash on them, but Ghost Scepter will save him. Shot to the misses, and Bree's supposed to kill Bay. Meanwhile, there's a glimpse, but the roll up will prevent him from getting pushed back. Healing ward's down. He's just gonna go on town in these buildings. There's no blink hex. He does have to be careful. There is a blink hex on them, and with that nuke, he almost is brought down, but the healing ward and Sven will keep him alive. Meanwhile, Vico is just gonna go and just instantly kills the Wind Ranger. Meanwhile, Odie's up, and he does kill, just brings down the hammer down on Bree, and that will kill him. Vico with no defensive ability is gonna be forced to blink away, and they're chasing Chakram plus the Astro. It's gonna be a dead. Oh, not a dead Sam, but he does get chased down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So buildings did die, but It is kind of like a cost, not a costly defense. They bring down other people. They might try to force the Radiant buybacks on the Jug and Jakiro, maybe. But this OD does need his BKB ASAP. Dacia's going for his sheep stick. What did he even sell? What the fuck did you sell? I think Soul Wing or some shit. But once they have like another sheep, that's another answer to Jug. Meanwhile, Baden's going Abyssal Blade. He realized that he probably needs to like many things. Someone he actually needs to like lock them down and stun them.
Your green news. Something bad is happening. In your bottom.
Bree's going BKB next, which I don't think it. I mean, does it help this Disruptor have his axe? Disruptor's also 700 away from his axe, so they're all items coming from the diadeck that the scales of this game. Like a second sheep plus this axe Disruptor. Plus this Abyssal on a Abaddon. But still. Abaddon's gonna try to do some sneaky illusion shit, maybe, but they're not going for it. Illusion Rune is there, and Dire will pick it up. Slaughter does have a Shadow Blade, so Dire isn't expecting that. There's like sentries around the area. This one sentry here. They might be caught off guard by this. Okay, Abaddon has his Abyssal, so they could look to. Oh, he has to be careful. He gets Blink Hex and just immediately evaporates. Everything just drops on him. Static Stone plus Hammer. He's just dead. And that would give up control. The triangle from Radiant, and they're looking to do worship him dead. There is a play where I could see we buy back. They did use Static Stone plus Hammer, so we could just buy back if they want to fight us, but they're just, nope, they're just getting it up here. I think, was that a snipe from Yami? Yeah, Radiant killed it, so that was a snipe from the sharpshooter. We'll give the bounty to the Radiant, but I think that I will want the goodies from it, the loot from Roshan. Binary Boy has the Aegis, and he actually has the refresher shot. That could be like double hammer, or just like Hex plus double hammer. I think that's just like a dead Jug. Meanwhile, there's a push. Oh, Abyssal up on Vico, but he rolls up, and the Hex will be unhurting. He will get shot down and chakram down. Meanwhile, they're chasing huge Timber Chain, but they will not get like a bash or anything on the Rolling Thunder, and he TP's away. Nope, Blink Hex immediately on the OD, and a Static Storm, no defensive item coming from Vico, and he gets Hexed again, and chakram down and just gets beat up. These Blink Hexes are coming in clutch. Double Hex on Timber plus Hex on OD.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Left will come from Radiant. Does like somehow kill the creep rate despite a banner, but backdoor protection will not kick in, and there's a great bottom anyways. Meanwhile, that's a professional double ult dropped on Vico, and he just dies. I mean, not on Vico, but on V. He just dies. And they're just gonna go for drone here. All three of them will have to buy back here. So how would they deal with this? Slaughter, there's a BKB. That is a Silver Edge, but he does click his R button, so the break won't kill him. And he does blink out. Meanwhile, Rolling Thunder, and that's a Hex on the Jug. They managed to get the Hex on the Jug. Another Hex, but he gets full staff away. And That's a W, and that Omni but gets saved by the Astral. I mean not Omni, but it's just Astral. I think he's just gonna die. The shield gets nullified and he dies. And that is a dieback on him. Does he have buyback at all? No, he doesn't have the money. No, he has the money, but not the cooldown. But that's 3 buybacks for 1, but it's gonna be a minute and 40 without the tempo. So would the Dire be able to do any? I mean, would the Raiden be able to make use of the minute gone? There's still Aegis on the OD, plus he has buyback, so he could like draw 3 lives on them. Espeon does have Axe plus a blink cost, so they like catch a cold here with this like disruptor Axe that I think he's just dead with the sanities on OD. There will be a DD on the Jug, maybe. So there is a DD play here. And I think Tango just bought out from the pistol here. Smoke play on Dire. They know that if they catch a go here, that's just game over. For I guess if they catch Frisbee, he does have buyback, but if they catch like the Jug or the Pango, it's gonna be a really tough defense. Is he 25? He is 25 on the slaughter, so the Lotuses plus all the dispels won't dispel the phase, but what good is that if your Jug gets 2 tapped by sanities? I don't even know what you get. I feel like instead of BKB you need Jenkins so that you could like maybe spend Hex. But I don't fucking know. He does have like W to like pop them against that Hex shield, but I think doesn't W have a cast time? But he will sell his boots for this is BKB. You're just gonna have to do some like inventory management, like pop the DD and then swap out the BKB and then. Okay, I guess it just popped now. I'm just gonna assume that it popped naturally. Vigo, you're blocking your camp. Okay. So Baron does go for AC. It's a different build from the Bloodthorn plus the Bloodthorn build, but it's whatever. It's working out this game. Dire is pushed down. Yeah, they do wanna get this lane though. They are gonna TP back. He's gonna nuke out mid wave. And they're just gonna push with this. They are pushing this lane fast. The Baden's just gonna. They do see that they'll heal, so yeah, they have to be careful. Slaughter is invis. There's no sentry there, so there needs to be. Is there any detection on Dire? They should know that there was a gem on Disruptor. There's a gem on Disruptor, but it's kind of far away from the gem. Because there's no like immediate sentry. Like I don't think. They will just get that tier 3. What the fuck is that going for? Okay, there's a smoke on Radiant. I don't. It's kind of risky fighting outside the. I mean, not risky, but. Are they looking to fight outside the base here? They're not. Ree's just sitting behind. I don't know what he's farming. Yeah, they're smoked. But. they're just gonna
Radiant's bottom
go
barracks
forward.
under attack.
The Bandit's gonna hit the base. And Blink's down. Baden gets Ice Path, but okay, W plus a break. Plus all, he needs to click his he didn't click his all, so he gets immediately brought down as a joke. And meanwhile, the OD just gets cut up as his ult pops, and Disruptor just gets chased by the Rico. The W will shield will pop, and that's a reflected Omni, but I don't think a Omni slash Timber does anything. He will just get beat up and die. You do have to click that all button now because there's like 2 sources of break, the silvers and the sharpshooter.
Have I been visit? Oh, nice exit.
I think there's like they don't have a silence fight, so you could always click his all even when it's stunned. Timber will be forced to buy back plus the disruptor.
Dire's top tower is
Shackle will not land and he will get things done, and that's static storm down on the Sawdall, but with the healing one he'll be like saved. Meanwhile, oh the Abandon is gonna blink stun the Jug, but he just gets away as Frisbee is just left to die. But I think that's perfectly fine for the Radiant because Frisbee is one of the cores that does have buyback. Plus, that's 4 buybacks coming from the Dire. Was he sheep too? Because if he was sheep, then maybe you can click his all buts and. I felt like he wasn't on my screen, but I could be completely wrong. But there is. Roshan did spawn, so that will probably. Oh, Aegis would have? They could fight this, then I think they should. They have Rolling Thunder plus Fizzy can buy back here, but it's too late. It also, like, the snipe was unfortunate because it rolled. Oh, that's a static stone on Pico. He does get shackled and will get caught plus a Hex and just gets beat down by the Arcane Orb plus Chakram. And Frisbee is supposed to buy back, but would not make it to that fight. That snipe actually cost them because the Roshan did not roll at all when Dire was going for it. Game losing snipe, I guess. No, really has to be. He gets Blink Hex, and gets Astral away, but he gets full stack away again. Meanwhile, reflect the Hex on them, and that's a ult on one, but he gets saved by the Astral. And as OD's just gonna get like Rolling Thunder, but they notified the Disruptor and they will kill him. Axe ult does pop, but the Abandoned ult does pop and he gets Hex after the ult ends, and he will get beat up by the Abandoned. Meanwhile, they ulted the Pango and will get chased down by the main ranger, so that is a dieback. Refresher up on the on the OD. They're all looking to see if they can kill more. Meanwhile, Swift Slash on 3, but he gets the Hex, but he was already spun. And meanwhile, he gets Hex again, Flash ult away, and that's a 1 ult. And that's a dead V. He gets closed down by the ult plus magic damage of the Timber. And Timber gets a double with the secondary chain. And they only killed Aegis of that, so that's a dieback on Pico, and I guess the Jug and Jakil will be forced to die back. Oh, they do catch out Kirby here, but he's long gone. They did. Oh yeah, Bannon did buy back a long time ago. I was gonna say maybe they should just buy back, but I think they all bought back still.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
And maybe just has MKB casually, huh? I was kind of wondering how she was like somehow dealing damage with the Pango.
Bottom rack's gone. Turns out Radiant did
And meanwhile, they're just gonna like they will have they're still OD or plus.
What you gonna do? Get mad or get even?
There's still the OD max where Agent Kill is gonna buy back. That's a hex on the timber, but he gets full staff away.
This way.
And he's just gonna Dia does kinda have to be careful because these three are on buyback. Dieback still. I guess they're just not gonna force the issue. They got like the second max and call it a day. They're just gonna wait for next push, I guess. Ends it up. Not anytime soon. They still have a banner on the pit. Would they pick it up? Would they know that there's a banner on the pit? Oh, there's a double ult on the Hoodwink. And Hoodwink does get caught up. He does have fire, but that is a gem. You better drop all your shit. Or just drop the sentries. Just drop the sentries. No, you need to drop your shit. You need to drop the sentries. The courier does pick up the gem back.
Green Dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
Slaughter is cutting the save and he does reveal himself and he does get being bashed forward. Is there any follow-up? Okay, that's a BKB. Frisbee is just getting his shit massaged out of him, but he just sprints away. There's just no like bots 2 from yeah, I don't think there's like a bots 2 on anyone.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'm assuming Wind Ranger. No, Wind Ranger does not have training path yet. I thought she probably has like the spell talent.
Green Dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
They do go on this tempo. He is broken plus chain stun plus omni and he does have the helm of the undying, so he does like counter against the hero. He does bring down 3, but he does bring him go down. And that's a dieback on tempo. He won't be available for the next.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, you see, he's just gone. He has buyback in 80 seconds, but I think it's 60 minutes in and people just wanted to 5 items now. So let's see. We saw the helm from the timber, got the Stygian Vessel plus I guess that's like 40 in all stats or like plus 15 in all stats as a universal heal or some shit. But this guy can choose. I guess you want Minotaur helmet or the unrelenting eye on the OD. I guess disrupted saw his like items and weren't good as the magnifying module. I guess same with the Wind Ranger, but this is there any Stygian, Slaughter, and Mental on a Jug? They all look gang. Spider Legs is picked up by the OD. They will catch the Slaughter and he just instantly dies. Meanwhile, this Rolling Thunder plus Omni after herself. There is a stack pump, but he just spins away as the OD will just force that away. They will kill off the Disruptor. They're chasing, but there's no like follow-up. When's next Aegis? 45 more seconds. There's still a banner down. don't know if you have the mana to do both army slashes at all. Because it's like 300 plus 400. I guess you do, but you kind of don't have mana for anything else, really. If you go refresher. Like, you can't just swift slash plus army plus refresh and swift slash plus army again. You just don't have the mana pool at all for that. Odie's gonna finally disassemble. I think he got his nullifier because he probably just saw the fucking like Wind Waker's plus on disc on the Radiant. Yep, there's the nullifier. Plus he's just gonna go Axe next, I guess. The Axe have been nerfed. I think it's still pretty good. I don't think it's gonna save anyone because you need to pop it while you're ultied. Oh, that's a nullifier, but he's level 25. This Wind Wing cannot be dispelled, but she just pops as she gets hot. They're still gonna look. They still have the sported. Okay, they do think they flinched on the. Yeah, I mean that is a dieback on the Herd Ring. Meanwhile, you gotta pick up the gem. They got the gem. So Dire's gonna take control of the triangle. It's a 4v4 fight. Radiant's gonna take those chances. They're gonna smoke up. Maybe they could catch someone. If they catch this a bad end, then the Slaughter has to lead. They do have a 4. They do pop on him. They X, but there's no breaks. He just immediately pops his ult. Meanwhile, he gets like saved or some shit. Oh no, he just thinks out of his ult. They're chasing the Disruptor. They do have. And they will kill him with the Fallen Sky plus Disruptor power. But meanwhile, they just blink Hex the Jug and he just dies. Meanwhile, they get the CC on Odie, but with his like Odie failure, he just blinks away. Abandon's gonna come. V bought back, but they're chasing. They get the Glepner on V and 1Q just kills him. Omni Smash kills up F, that's a dieback on him. But he has to be careful. You don't know. Once he gets hexed again, and he just almost dead. One more hex, and that's the deadbeat. That's a dieback on the Jug. He did not get an opportunity to press his Omni Smash. Will he be able to kill the OD? He's spinning around, getting the links, and they will bring him down. But he gets buyback. The Revenant will not catch the Tango. But oh, that's a huge Timber Chain. But I don't think they have protection.
Radiant's Ancient is under
But
attack.
meanwhile, the Radiant, they is being hit by the creeps. And they're just chasing. They have to go up on the Hex. Will not get it. Get heals up. But Abaddon has ult plus buyback. He's just gonna hit the drone here. Left on the Radiant. Meanwhile, they will try to kill this temple, but the shield pops. The fucking Tango just spinning around, but the Abaddon's just gonna hit this building. He's getting chain CC, so they might actually like burst him with the. No. Okay, one ult, and they do kill the Abaddon, but he does have buyback. Odie has to be careful. His Odie Axe pop, but he just actually just gets dashed to hell. But meanwhile, Wind Ranger with the Stadium Jester just going on the drone. He gets E-bladed, but he gets hexed, but. Temple with the DKB plus Abaddon coming down will just bring down the drone. And that's just game 1 for Wakanda made in China. F. Well, that's a lot of back and forth going on both Radiant and Dire. But Wakanda does manage to squeak out a win for game 1. But the upside is that Wakanda and China is like top of the group, so they're expected to 2-0 this team. So if they 2-0 this team, then that's just to be expected. But if Full Lefty gets one game off, that will really put them at the top here. So let's see if Full Lefty can like bring this team down. They just kind of just threw their advantage away. I think that like blink into like immediate static storm was just like very unfortunate. That kind of just like made the game a lot harder, one might say. But I guess there's gonna be a break, and I think the team probably want a break, and I'm gonna try to get some food into my mouth. Is there like a patch or something? I'm just gonna restart the order just in case there is a patch. What the fuck? Where's the broadcaster spot? Jesus Christ, it's Dell. Holy fuck. Alright,
5 seconds
so
remaining.
this time... Okay, it seems like they just have the same. I guess this time 4 lefties on just Dire, but they still have first pick, I think. Oh. No. This time it's the reverse. Wakanda has last pick, but 4 lefty now has first pick. Kinda felt like... Was Timber a problem? I'm looking to see if they want to like deal with a Timber ban. But Wakanda's just gonna ban Mossy plus, Mossy plus Beastmaster. I could see Wakanda banning the fucking, I could see them banning the Pango here. It was pretty annoying for them. And it's like a comfort here for Vico. But they may just choose to ban Diosa again. I don't really think Diosa's... No, they're moving up like into a priority. I guess this time they have 4 bans, but they might ban the Pango here this time instead of Diosa.
5 seconds remaining. Bad dude's banning someone now.
I have no idea if that's gonna be on stream, but okay. Yep, they banned the Pango this time.
5 seconds remaining.
Alright, so where they banned the Timbersaw here, what did they ban? They banned like NP plus 1. They only have 1 more ban. Okay, they banned the NP this time, so they're gonna pick the Earthshaker. Yeah, they banned Earthshaker if they don't have first pick, but now they have NP. So would they just pick the Timbersaw here, just first phase it, just bust it out like last game?
5 seconds remaining.
This is some good chicken.
Oh,
they bust out the timber. They bust out the timber. So now I can see them banning the Ursa if they don't want like the Ursa plus... How many bans do they have? They have 1 ban, so they either have to ban the Ursa or the Jug Heal. I think they're just gonna ban the Ursa.
5 seconds remaining.
But what will 4 lefty ban? They might just like ban Disruptor plus 1, or maybe just ban like Hood Ring, Snapfire, Disruptor.
Bad dudes banning someone.
They banned the Jug this time plus Pugner, and I guess do they want to ban the Ursa as a Timbersaw like counter? Because now they banned the Jug, which kind of gave Timber. Yeah, they banned the I guess one of the remaining carry, one of a carry that could give Timber a hard lane. And they pick up the District Hero. And for lefty, snap by your Hoodwink. Let's go snap by your Hoodwink. You know you want to snap by your Hoodwink, the best combo in the drafting meta. Snap by your Hoodwink. Let's go. Snap Hoodwink. Snap Hoodwink.
5 seconds.
But what
remaining.
what the fuck are you thinking about? Just pick the snap hood. They could go like hood, snap, spell breaker or some shit. Maybe they're thinking about like maybe they're like what Yami's like Riot. Like, I don't want to play Hoodwink anymore.
Dire team pick.
Nope, you're stuck on Hoodwink duty. One, you got support here. Pick up the.
Radiant team pick.
Yep, snap Hoodwink. I don't know what took them so long just to pick those two heroes. So they know that this. I mean, this Earthshaker can be bad. I could maybe just see another like world where they just say it's an Earthshaker mid, just pick the Odie again, just ruin his life again.
5 seconds
And
remaining.
I guess Odie, they'll full lefties now 0 and 2 against that hero. So maybe like heroes that scale, and the supports don't really camp mid against the OD. Or like the Bane against like 4 lefties team. They could just pick like OD +1 if they're like feeling spicy.
Radiant team pick.
They got the Tusk plus Tusk Weaver, Tusk. I do not want them to pick DK. Oh, if they pick DK, that's just like lame.
Five seconds remaining.
But it's like Tusk Temple, so it isn't like. I'm not inspired by a Tusk Temple lane, really. It could have worked. Maybe if they somehow get like a good shot plus a nuke and they just click on the carry, it could work, but double melee sounds rough. I guess it's, to my point of view, it's kind of too early to tell if they want to put the Earthshaker mid. They could always just Earthshaker off lane, and that's just like an annoying lane to deal with. So I think they're just looking. Maybe they'll just play safe and pick like DK or Abaddon again. The Lifesteal look. Oh, Sven. Lifesteal kind of looks good because the two heroes, the Ursa plus Jug, are out of the game, so they could just go LSU and my lane round to like the Earthshaker.
Dire team pick.
No, they just. I think that's probably like a mid SF if I have to guess. I think carry can work, but it's a bit volatile.
Five seconds remaining.
But you know what I want to see from Full Lefty? I want to see like one of the cosplay TA heal. Like I think TA could work really well against, like, I think if it's a safe thing TA against like Tempest, I don't think you can ever like kill her. Oh, and I think mid TA against SF is probably like okay for the TA. I think no, they have 18. They don't have aspect. They have to show something. Well, they have to show either way, so there's no like flex. But they could just do like TA here, and I think it just goes well in both like lanes. In my like head.
Dire team ban.
Oh.
Assassin.
Because it kind of works. So I actually don't know who's playing the TA heal. It could be Vico or V. So, what does Dire need? They have like stun, and Earthshaker normally gets like a 13 to 12 minute blink dagger. I don't think anything really like counters the SF really in lane except for like sniper or some shit. And I think you just ban mid heroes in general or something. I don't think there's like really a carry here that like destroys you. Maybe ban like
5 seconds remaining.
Void. Maybe ban like Puck or like Lash heal.
The green team's banning someone now.
Oh, they really do think this is probably like a mid of Shaker, so they're just banning more Fibbies heal, I guess. I think you just ban like the Axe heal or something, like another BKB piercing stun. Unless you want to go for like a bad end again.
Five seconds remaining. Bad dudes banning
They just
someone
ban.
now.
Okay, they just banned Slaughter. They're just gonna. They felt like the Slaughter was annoying last game. I felt like you could just pick like Mars or some other shit and the same thing. There's like other like heroes that could do what Slaughter does. And I think they're just gonna ban another carry heal. Maybe like
5 seconds remaining.
Troll sounds awful. You have a lot of CC. Else you just ban LS. So I think this is gonna be like.
5 seconds remaining.
I really do think this is probably a safe thing TA in a mid of Shake. Maybe just Mars or Axial. Or I could also maybe see like a Lash or some shit. Like
Radiant team pick.
Invoker. Yeah, this Vico's one of the most played Vicos here, so we got like the VTA and then Invoker Vico.
Five seconds remaining.
So I don't really know you want to pick against like Earthshaker. Invoker. I could see the SF going carry, but you only have 15 seconds. I feel like AM just sounds god awful. Maybe Sven or Baden or some shit, just kill one instantly. I mean Sven just kills one instantly. Oh, they go for the
Well done, whoever
pudge.
did that.
The
Let's
pooch.
just play Dota 2 now, jeez.
Yep, this is a safe lane
Your
pooch.
hero.
Holy shit, we got a game here. May have no physical damage, so if like, but at the same time there's no pipe builder on Dire, so, and no Mage Slayer viability, so. Now let's just see. I'm kind of curious with Beagles. He's going Mind of Tornaris, which actually does seem pretty good. I think Pudge and Timber are like very mana dependent heroes, so the EMP pull plus like the EMP pull would just be like so annoying for them. Alright, let's see some level 1 hooks. So Vico, Shadow Mile, probably magical. I want to say I wouldn't hate it if he goes physical for mid, but at the same time I kind of hate it. That just sounds awful. Dire is, I mean Radiant is smoke, Wakanda is smoke, but they don't have like an immediate ward. They might pop on here and maybe the Pudge gets like a random hook. They are blocking the hook, they do pop and they're just walking up. Frisbee walks up, meanwhile there's a W plus a 3-man bush rack, and they will kill out first blood for Saudi on the mid hero and stuff, but V's getting low. He did skill meld for this, and 1 Q plus another raise that will bring down V, and that's a mid. That is a kill for... That's first blood on Vico, but a kill on Shadow Fiend plus its assist score. So who's... It seems like... I can't really tell who got more gold, but I think him getting close to bottle plus more XP maybe favored the binary boy more. But it just sets the scale a bit even.
Boom! Welcome to Pyrian Flax's guide to being
And
to announce.
I will say it kind of does hurt the TA because she did die, but more importantly she's forced to skill meld, which this spell has been nerfed so much that it actually just kind of feels awful to scale it. Like I just see most TAs just go like max Q into max E, and they don't even like get the points in meld because it's just so god awful now. But it might work out because like meld plus like a little shredder could just like destroy people. See, there's a he tried to hook something but it gets interrupted by Fissure. Like it's so bad, like he's melted the temple but he's still able to trade.
Tell me, Beatrix.
JW. They do reach a fast level 2 on Dacia. No hit. And that is a tag team on Reed, but there's no eye shot to interrupt him, but he's getting the clicks in. He's getting clicks. Oh, nice cold snap interrupting his Q. This guy plays a lot of Invoker, one might say. Wow, I want to see some hooks. I want to see like him failing some hooks or him landing them hooks. Oh, that's a miss hook, but F-Spoon's just beating the shit out of Hoodwing. 1 liquid false plus the right clicks. I think he took double trouble, so his clicks are very meaty. Very trouble. And that's a solo kill for Binary Boy. Rico just got raised down. Oh no, that's a... Don't tell me this is a game where the lanes go disastrous for Lefty's team. Because they do have like the heals would make the lanes a disaster. Like the Spudge can just ruin face if he gets like them hooks. And like Jakiro plus getting hooked, there's no like you're just dead. Oh, I need to put last hits up. Last hits. Top G's going on the Wakanda team Wakanda. I think I see most people go like on cold, like they go the I forgot what it's called, but the one where you get damage on one. So it's kinda interesting he's going fresh meat on Dismember. But maybe it's a personal preference, because I have not played that game of Carry Purge at all. Okay, he's going in. He would have more bonus damage if he has the other facet, and he's just getting the shit beat out. It's kinda hard to do that into an Earthshaker, because Aftershock is just a nasty spell. But he's getting clicked by the Jakiro. And the hook! That's a hook on the Hoodwink, and one Hoodwink plus his auto attacks. That's just a dead Hoodwink. The one, the two, and the hook. Oh my god, did they land another hook? No, he just gets like clicked down by F-Spoon. I did not expect him to die when his supports are dead, but what can you do? Bushrock on Timber, but gets saved by the hook on the Pudge. You are chasing, but he has to be careful. Oh, the Bushrock plus Q will kill him, and meanwhile Platinum does go down top, but I don't care because the Pudge gets another hook on the Hoodwink, and that's a dead on the tower, and that's ownage from the Radiant.
Denied.
Oh, the Binary Boy is being very aggressive, posting a TP from the Hoodwink, and he will walk it off. The rotation won't kill him, but that's just gonna be very annoying for him. And they're also supposed to Jakiro to rotate too. But I think that's pretty. I think SF's kind of happy with that, and at least he doesn't die. But envy my Blood Grenade plus Q plus Liquid Frost, SV just kills the Hoodwink. Don't underestimate Double Trouble plus Liquid Frost plus Dual Breath. Oh wait, I want to see more hooks. Two in the hook. Salty is rotating against Rico. They do get the eye shot plus the eye shot won't last, but the good tornado hitting both the Shadow Fiend and him, but there's a Jakiro with the double blast, and with one raise they will bring down the Invoker. And meanwhile top, oh no, Frisbee got solo killed. I mean not top but bottom.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone.
The lanes are just, this is like this is a game where the lanes are going disastrous for Lefty's team.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But also good rotations from Wakanda, rotating both the Tusk and the Jakiro. Tornado plus EMP will miss, and Binary Boy is just gonna right click this tower. Rico's gotta be careful. He took 2 hits, 2 raises, that's a lot. He's level 7. Almost max raises. Will they deny this tower? They are going on the Pud, but I think even he's not even level 5, so there's no aggro, and he just gets run down by the Pudge. And Frisbee's just 0 and 3 right now. He's not happy. He's not happy. And Ree's doing what I'm doing. He's slaying the boglets. Let's go. I guess he's just forced out of lane or something. As meanwhile,
Has been denied.
mid just gets right-clicked down by Shadow Fiend as Tuscan is nearby to rotating, trying to look for something on Vico. There's no mana on Shadow Fiend, so even if Tusk does land an Ice Ball, I don't think they will kill. Oh yeah, slay them boglets. Mode Fiery Snake, slay boglets.
Got it.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Guys, you need to defend
Tusk is
here.
rotating. They do see V here. He's forced to retreat, and I guess they're just gonna.
Bad dude's top
V's just gonna
tower.
give up this tower. Shaffin is rotating. He doesn't have like a good rune to kill, but V is getting caught. His refractions over. Refractions. He pops new refractions, but with mana plus the shield rune, he just gets clicked down and based. Meanwhile, they do slay the Jakira here, but who cares? But I think that is a killing streak going for the Herd rank, but I think more importantly that I think this V dying is probably more important. And 6k at 9 ahead for Radiant. Radiant wants to end this shit fast. They saw that 60-minute game last game 1, and they do not want another 61-minute game. They have Friday plans, one might say. And Volker is rotating. He's slow as fuck with this Ghost Swap, but he's gonna move. There's a Ice Shard, EMP, Disrupt, Tornado on Pudge, no mana, and he gets pushed back to a tree, and he gets eventually brought down. Meanwhile, Yami's just in the middle of things. He just gets Liquid Frost plus beat down with Tag Team, and he's just dead. Timber Chain's looking, but there'll be a mechanic. Shadowfiend is looking up. He could get like a raise. He throws a blood grenade! Plus a huge Timber Chain into Q, bringing down the Hoodwing, and with one raise brings down the Invoker. Nobody expects the mid with the blood grenade.
That bottom tower you bad dude attack was crap anyway, don't sweat it.
And Dossier's gonna look at the stack. He saw this double stack. It's now his double stack. Now. And this is actually like... Oh no, I said in the draft that this Earthshaker's gonna have like a 13-minute blank, but I assume that they will be stacking for him, but there's no stacks for the Earthshaker, so make this like a 16-minute blank or some shit. He's only like 1,000 gold ahead, so maybe it'll be like 13 or 14 minutes in. But lanes are just not going well at all for Dire. And as they kill fucking fwib again. fwib is not staying strong. Can we get a stay strong for fwib in chat? Because he's gonna need it this game. He's gonna fucking need it. Darcy just camped up here, straight heal for this Earthshaker. Oh, those some good chakram, some good chakrams. Fissure into W plus a good EMP makes him have no more mana, but he will Echo Slam, but he Temper Chains away. It seems like they just do not have the damage yet. Are they gonna wrap around Bushwhack in 1? And he TPs, but would they get the vision? They do not get the vision. They do not get the vision. He's just out of there.
Dire's middle tower
I bet
is
they
under
are pretty mad.
Ding dong.
And meanwhile, Binary Boy's just in the middle of the 2-2. He blinks forward. He could actually have died there if he landed the kill. And a good ult from Platinum that will bring him up, but a Tobos Slave on them will bring him forward to that creep, and he's just in the thick of things, and he will not get the ult off, but the death. So And that was not snipe him, so that is a pick off from Dio. Vico is somehow getting dry killed, and with 1W plus Chakram, that's just a dead Invoker and Q in 1. Nope, gets bushwhacked. He's then trying to find the angle, trying to 1WQ, that will kill the Platinum Snapfire, and there's a snowball on him. They will get the eye shot, he is just nowhere to go. Level 1 Meld does not do shit and he gets dismembered and will get nuked down. Oh, will the refraction save him? It will not save him.
That's a twofer.
Mysteries.
14 minutes in, Binary Boy is like saying, we're like very ahead, I want to kill this, like get the wisdom. Is he close to... He's gonna get like a 14-15 minute blink with this maybe. 2300 more gold. But I think they're just looking... Nope, those stacks are gone. Those stacks are gone. And there's a smoke and the W 3-man ice path onto the Vidaya, and that will dispel them. They're just retreating. They're just out. Meanwhile, they're TPing more. They're walking uphill. They will catch Binary Boy, but there's no like blink stun. He does not have his blink dagger. As the Frisbee's just like, what can I do? I don't have a blink, and I can't walk up to them. 5 more seconds. Will they claim this wisdom? Will they fight for this wisdom? He gets ice shotted, but we'll back away. Looks like they just give up this wisdom. We'll go to Dacia. Meanwhile, 14 minutes at Falcon, Blade of Alacrity. He's kinda... He's not happy, but... Yeah, he's like 4 minutes behind. Meanwhile, they do catch out the Jakiro somehow, and he will die. W, EMP, Tornado on him. Bushmack will mess, but he will land the Echo plus Herd Ring. Gets saved by the Snowball for a little bit, but will eventually fall down. But Invoker does get back tech. He does have a thing 2-man Aftershock into another fissure, and that will clean out Dossie. Oh my god! But will not get the ability to land the final blows. And meanwhile, we get solo killed by the Pudge. By the Pudge. It seems like this Pudge is a defender of the Boglets because he got caught in his jungle. I hate defenders of the Boglets. So 7k, like, Volatility with this blink deck is like stung to blink. The Tice Eye Shot will cancel the blink and he just gets punched up in the air. And will fall. But at this point, who cares? You got your blink dagger.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So he's going blink into Shiva's plus BKB. Oh, one a hook, and they will catch Snapfire. Vision will interrupt, he will cookies away, but Salty will just punch Platinum up and will bring him down. Meanwhile, are they gonna try? No. As Dacia will clean up, one nuke almost brings Vico down, and he's just laying down the clicks. With the dreads, he's just laying down the clicks, and Timber Chain will kill him. DD up on Shadowbane, the bases will stack. Shadow Mile is stacking, but he blinks away.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, they catch Ruby. He is almost dying to the Pudge Axe Swap, but with the Cookies from... I think this is Cookies, right? No, from the Kisses from Mortimer, they will bring down the Pudge. Meanwhile, he gets caught by the Ice Shot plus punched up in the air again.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now! Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, Blink, TP, Echo Slam on Binary Boy, but there was no CC for the Requiem, and that's only like a level 1 Exo since he's minor to Nox, and with the feel from the Requiem, he just blinks and TPs out. The follow-up was not there. fwib was a bit... Either fwib was a bit too soon, or the rest of the team didn't get the memo. You could pick who's to blame. Oh, but Temple might get picked. Temple's toy tried to interrupt the blink, but Temple's not that old yet. But he is getting the clicks. He does find the Temple with one chalk. Nope, does not land the tree, but with the Chakram and Q will still bring down the fwib. Maybe he's still that old. Maybe he's not. He's not that young. I bet a younger player would have gotten out in that situation. You know, how's my boy Pudge? What he's up to? Not much. As Radiant's gonna look to do Roshan, it's a bit slow, but I think with the attacks, with slow plus the stacking Shadow Rays damage, they will bring it down eventually. Hey, they will bring it down. The raises are like, no, the raises. No, the base is damaged. It's gone now. You have to do that shit over again. He is not anywhere close to his death sword training, and not even nowhere close to his blink.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom.
Chaffing is close to his BKB, so when he does like those very like powerful dives, he probably won't get like instantly bursted. They are looking for Torment on Dire. There's no Death Soul on DA, so they actually do this not that fast, but they are looking to do it. But the problem is Radiant's kind of close by, so if they like get caught here, because I don't think they're in a position to fight this at all. Okay, Chakram on. They will catch out the Hoodwink. Templesaw knows he's strong, and he just BKBs. He knows that he could just kill. Vico's just forced to one way. He tornadoes a BKB unit, but I don't care. He will get just comboed down. As meanwhile, Vico, the Pudge finds Frisbee, so you won't be able to like get a stun, a good Echo Slam, and Darcy just cleans up. And as they Death Requiem, I mean not Death Requiem, they just Requiem him. And that's a 4 for 0 for... I mean 4 for 1 for Wakanda. And a Tormentor for them as well. I guess they... I just felt like they were just so weak at all. I just felt like there was no way they could ever fight that. I think they just had to like give it up. Yeah, I know. Like I know like fighting for Torm is like probably like the pro thing to do, but you're just so weak at this stage. Like it's 22 minutes and then none of your cores have hit the 10k like milestone, and Timber's like having a bomb ass game.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Bad dude's top tower gonna fall over soon. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Ashamed to take the tail.
Pudge is looking, he is looking. They did catch. Yeah, that was Sentry. They did catch him, but he just ghost walks away.
I'm not opposed to taking
Yeah,
vacation.
Salty's still looking. They don't know that he's nearby, but they're still hunting. I have no idea if Frisbee is able to one-shot waves yet since the nerfs. Let's see if he's able to one-shot waves at all. And on this, okay, he's gonna channel, and then is he able to one-shot this wave? I guess so. Maybe he was kind of close.
Always watch where you're walking.
Because he got like both the aftershocks. But
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
no, they do not catch him out.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Phoebe's just like
Green
mode
Dude's top
farm.
thing is about to get
I
knocked
kind of
over.
do want to see a blink dagger on
Dire's
Pudge
bottom tower
if
is
they're gonna
under
play it
attack.
like this
Dire's
way.
bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But it seems like the Radiant,
Dire's bottom tower is
we
under
and
attack.
Pudge, I mean we and Earthshaker is kind of content with being in the enemy jungle.
Green Dude's top thing.
They do catch up the Herd Ring, but it's not an important heal, and they did
Got it.
TPG heals for that. So Frisbee and V are still farming, but the gold lead is just going further and further ahead. It was like 19, now it's 20. And doesn't Volker have Midas? Yes, he just knows that. He's just stuck in base and just has to get like gold from whatever creep he can get. They are gonna run into Bazing, and he does blink forward, does catch out the V, and V will BKB the fish and just instantly dismember V, and he is just supposed to chase down. Will he be able to break this? No, he will not be able to break the refraction, and Frisbee's gonna blink out. Will he be found? They are looking. They do catch him with Snowball, plus gets punched up, and will get nuked down. So V escapes, but V is not that fortunate. I mean, Frisbee's not that fortunate.
In your bottom.
And now 20k turns to 21k ahead. These guess shenanigans are not stopping the bleeding really. Does he have a blink? I don't think you should go like dataless or like this casual crit without a blink at all. Meanwhile, they just catch Yami in the jungle. Yeah, this is why I kind of like the blink, because you know they're just gonna play this way, but they're just gonna try to split the map. So I think this Pudge is strong enough to just kill someone just straight up if they get like an instant like Warden to dismember. And they just catch out 3 heal. They're just getting picked off one by one. Well, what can they do? They have to just split push this game. They cannot take a fight at all unless they just like, oh, 1W into Kisses into, but gets saved by the Pudge. The Pudge saves the SF, and that will, and he will Requiem them as he uses last remaining seconds of his BKB to.
Oh man, this is totally harshing my mellow.
And that's a. And that was under the influence of an arcane wind, so his stuff's gonna be back up and pretty soon. Is there any heals going for him? There's no heals for him. He just has to bottle it up. But there's no echo and no kisses anymore. And Dacia just gets the root on Kirby, and he would just get nuked down by Hooked and nuked down by the Pudge, forcing him to buy back. BKB up on Timber, but Timber Chain of Rain. They force Kirby's buyback. So they're pretty content with that. So 22k lead turns to 27k lead. And Vince next Wolsh up. Wolsh is gonna be up. No, wait. It's gonna be maybe spawn in 2, but that's just a 5-minute thing. It's actually gonna be a quick Wolsh on. It's gonna be up in Trini. Where, meanwhile, they EMP W, but he gets the snowball dodge on them. And Glepner up on Vico gets double chop him down. Chain forward. But he's in no man's land, but they do kill up Cat enough. And they punch up He will get snowballed. And more chakras of one, and with one rolling depth will bring down Rhea. Pudge with the blind hook will not catch Furby.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Why is this so bloody difficult? Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And with this DD,
Dire's
SF's just gonna
forward.
hit these
Dire's
Vaxes.
structures are fortified.
They don't do Vax fast, but if everyone's dead, there's no defense. And Pudge kinda hits hard at 220.
Bad to worse. Now the bad
Oh, Echo plus Kisses on Champion, but gets saved again by the Pudge hook and gets dismembered, and that's dead. That's a dead of Shaker. They're chasing for more, so like a Glepner EMP Tornado will miss. Glepner and 1, they could maybe look for something, but it's just not anything just going wrong. They have to go on this Pudge, otherwise whoever gets gone on by the Echo Slam just gets pink hacks. And Glepner up on the Hoodwing, and with the double chakras that is bringing him down, and with the BKB blink onto the SF, and they just call it. They just know this game's over. And that's game 2 going for Wakanda, which I guess objectively is to be expected, but Bold Lefty does have like a chance to 1-1, but they just shat the bed. Game 1, they kinda drew game 1. But what can you do? So, I guess, where was the bullshit? Where's the bullshit thing? And can I even bring it up without like owning myself? The spreadsheet. Now, how do I like do this without like doxing myself? What the fuck is happening? Now I just want to open this tab. Holy shit, how long is that hard to do? And then can I bring this up without like owning myself? I think it's a application or some shit. Display cap? No, window cap.